Hey, look, I'm with my favorite madman, Mr. Bryan Batt. How you doing?
Great, good to see you, Paul.
Good to have you back on the board.
Thank you, back on Broadway.
It's a hot summer day.
Oh, yes.
And we are gonna walk through your resume.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So this spot right here, this is the Winter Garden Theatre.
Yes.
Home of Back to the Future. When you were here, there's just one word up there. One word. Cats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Claw, paw, claw, paw, claw, paw.
Did you play Munkustrap?
I played Munkustrap.
Remind us who Munkustrap is.
Munkustrap starts the show. Are you blind when you're born? And then he kind of narrates the whole first act and then disappears.
That's right. Munkustrap's the star at first.
Yeah.
Then Grisabella shows up.
Shows up and steals the show.
One of the reasons why your performance in Cats is so iconic is because of something called Jeffrey.
Yes.
This beautiful Paul Rudnick play and movie.
Yeah.
And you got to do the movie with Patrick Stewart.
Right,
and
Patrick Stewart.
Your character, what was
I
his
played
name?
a dancer in Cats. I played Darius. Darius, we all thought you were fabulous. Anyway, when I auditioned for Jeffrey, the character was actually a dancer in Grand Hotel.
I know.
And at my callback, Paul Rudnick said, are you really in Cats? I'm like, yeah, now and forever. And he went, I'm changing it, and it's you.
So it's kind of crazy, because you actually were in the Cat's costume in the play and in the movie.
And I didn't know that was a change until I sat at a table read, and like, Darius enters in cat costume. I said, please not the makeup. I want to have my face shown in a play for once. So it all worked out.
And what was it like being in the junkyard and being, I mean, it was magical.
Oh, it was fun. It was, but the best thing about doing that show was you could eat anything you wanted and dance it off.
All right, well, let's keep walking. Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Let's go this way. So in the 80s, there was a musical. Remember the 80s?
Oh, yeah.
There was a big musical called Starlight Express.
Yep.
It happened here at the Gershwin. The
On
entire theater was just a bunch of tracks and
3 stories with these, like an inside of a swimming pool was the first thing, and then tracks that went into the house.
Yeah.
They were banks and everything. You had to learn how to dance and skate on these things. It was 3 stories. There was a bridge that connected all the different levels. Sometimes it would malfunction and you would like have to jump over things.
Well, because you were required to act, sing, dance, and roller skate.
And I had to do acrobatics on roller skates, so that's why my knees are shot. In part of the training, they had us carpet skate in the lobby. So you'd wear your skates, but to get more traction and build up your quads and everything, you'd carpet skate. I've never been so exhausted because we were trains. You hooked on to the belt of someone else, but you had to keep the same. And one false move, one clip, and everyone went down. My first month, my knuckles, everything was just bloody.
For anyone who hasn't realized, this is a musical about train races.
Yeah.
Literally, that's the plot.
Yeah, it's a little boy before he goes to sleep playing with his trains, and they come to life.
And what kind of train were you?
I was Rocky the boxcar.
Oh, Rocky.
There was Rocky 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
And 4, I think, at that point. But Jane Krakowski was in the show,
yes.
which was great, and there was Rusty the steam engine, and it's basically the little engine that could.
Yeah.
With lots of money thrown at it.
The Lunt.
The Lund Fontaine.
We call it the Lunt. The Lunt Fontaine. Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. I did it right after Be Our Guest.
Lumiere.
I had a blast. I got this, the costumes are so cumbersome. It's all set backstage. This is where you sit. You can't take it off. You have to sit there with the butane packs.
So you had
all the time.
Literally butane in your fist.
On my
like a Marvel character.
On my back. But one interesting thing when I was being put into the show, the day of my put in, they tell me that everything on stage is fire retardant except my wig. And the flames are right there. And also I had my hands down, and whatever you do, don't turn the butane on and light them when they're like this, because if you do this, they'll become a flamethrower.
Well, here we are. We're still on 46th Street, but
Still
the
on
Marquee
46th.
Theatre, you performed at the Marquee, but didn't have this marquee.
No, it was a different entrance, I think on Broadway.
Yeah, they
through the lobby of the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you did La Cage.
La Cage aux Folles with, I stood by for my pal Gary Beach, the late, brilliant Gary Beach, and went on quite a few times because he was filming the producers. In fact, I didn't want to stand by anymore, but he called and said, look, Jerry Zaks wants you, and you're going to be going on a lot. I'm filming the movie, the producers, so I did, and I had a blast. And I got to go on several times with the late Robert Goulet.
Oh wow!
And it was amazing. He was so lovely, but just to hear him sing "Song on the Sand" to me, that glorious voice, and he still had it then. He had it just brought tears to my eyes every night. It's a great show.
Hey, look,
Oh,
Hamilton.
Richard
You were
Rogers.
not in Hamilton.
I was not
a
in
different
Hamilton.
one-word musical.
One word, Seussical.
Seussical, the musical.
It was so much fun. It was a great show. I joined the company in Boston.
But it was a troubled show
It
at the time.
was,
They were trying to
because
fix it.
They were, you know what? But they did eventually.
Yeah.
My nieces, they were like very little, came to see me, you know, and they loved it. And from then on, I was the cat in the hat to them. So it was worth it.
The Cat in the Hat was like a fun, like MC character.
Yeah,
like-
originally, that's what I think some of the trouble might have been. Originally, they wanted him to be this dark character,
Right,
sinister. I'm
yes.
like, he's mischievous. And I
Yeah.
think they figured it out before we opened, but it was a blast. I had a great time.
This is the Minskoff Theatre, the home of Lion King, now and forever. Different cast.
Different cats.
I heard a rumor that you're the house actor.
Well, I actually did 4 shows
I
in a
remember.
row at the Minskoff, so it might be a record.
Were they in a row?
In a row.
You did every
4
production at the
consecutive
Minskoff
shows. Yeah.
booked Bryan Batt.
Yes.
So what was the first show you did here?
First show was Joseph, an amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat with the
Okay.
lovely Kelly Rabke, and I don't think I ever really got all the colors right.
What do you mean, the lyrics?
Yeah, red and yellow and green. I did, but I was always
I can't get them right.
worried. Yeah.
You were paid to
They
get
were
them
checking
right.
the mics.
And then
Then Sunset Boulevard,
that was big.
the original company here,
Right, so you were in the ensemble and you covered
covered
Joe
Joe,
Gillis.
and I didn't go on with Glenn. I was on vacation. Glenn's last show, I went on vacation, and I got a call in the middle of my vacation. Come back, you're going on. Betty, I've told this story before, but I love telling it because I love my Betty Buckley. She showed up right on time for my put-in with a huge bouquet of flowers, and she said, "You're going to be magnificent."
Oh.
And I'll never forget it. We've been friends ever since.
So after Sunset,
Yeah.
you came back.
After Sunset, I came back with a SCARLET PIMPERNEL,
Uh-huh.
which I stood by for Douglas Sills and did his 2 shows a week for him. I was, the matinee Ava. And then after that was Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah.
With
Monty.
Monty the DJ.
Oh, the disco
disco
king. A lot of disco dancers.
A lot of disco dancers.
Delivering
Luckily, I
it.
didn't have to do all of that. I was up in the DJ booth going,
Right.
I got to see all the perfect little behinds of the ensemble every night. I would rate them,
You had a view of the
I had
ensemble
a
from
view.
behind.
It was a view. It was some view.
And we've made it.
We did.
We are all the way on 42nd and 10th Avenue.
It's a nice walk.
Signature Theater. This is a really great off-Broadway home, a cluster of theaters in
Yeah,
here.
three spaces.
And you are in Pay the Rider.
Pay the Rider.
Very timely title.
Yeah, I'm having a blast. It's a great cast, and I'm having a wonderful time doing the play, and I'm here.
Yeah, so you live in New Orleans.
I live in New Orleans, but I come up all the time to
Yeah.
work. So
Yeah.
I'm bi-coastal.
Right. And you have a store in New Orleans?
The store Hazelnut.
Yes. You have
HazelnutNewOrleans.com.
I love that.
Yeah, it's wonderful. We named it after my grandmother. Her name was Hazel. She was a nut. And it's been wonderful. I did it for 20 years. It's been in business and,
Yeah.
and doing well.
You are also creating a play
Yeah.
about Tennessee Williams.
I wrote, well, it's not me really, but it's called Dear Mr. Williams, and it's my story of growing up in New Orleans, also told through Tennessee Williams' words, and he kind of guides me along and helps me to be an actor. Michael Wilson's directing, and we have some wonderful producers attached, so.
We've gotten to see the whole journey of your career today.
Yes, and more to come, hopefully.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So good to see you. Thank you so much.
Paul.
I can't
Thank
wait
you
for
for
the next
all you
one.
do for Broadway. You're the best.
Thank you.